Welcome to Only One is the Truth. In the previous episode, the true story was Miracle Baby. Okay, so here's the deal. Two stories. One is the absolute truth, the other totally made up.
And we're not going to tell you which is which.
Yeah.
Nope, that's your job. You decide.
All right, you are going to want to sit down for this one. My story. Seriously, it caused a huge stir. Picture it. July 2018, France. We're talking a high-security prison right outside Paris. And the main character, this guy, Redouane Faïd, a pretty notorious convicted gangster, known for robbing armored trucks, always giving the cops the slip. He had this reputation, kind of a legend in the French underworld for his, well, dramatic escapes. Apparently, he even used to quote lines from crime movies. Total movie villain vibe.
Okay, movie quoting gangster. Got it.
Exactly. So one Sunday morning, something happens that is straight out of one of those movies. A helicopter. I kid you not, a helicopter just lands right in the middle of the prison yard. Not a drill, nothing like that. These three masked guys jump out, armed, super fast. Clearly, they knew exactly what they were doing, totally trained. And get this part. Within maybe, 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes. Faïd is pulled out of a visiting room, hustled outside, and bam, airlifted away by the helicopter. Gone.
Well, hold on. A helicopter
Yeah.
just lands in the prison yard. That sounds less like a real escape and more like someone's action movie pitch.
Right. It sounds insane, but it happened. And here's the absolute kicker, the craziest part. Turns out the helicopter, it was hijacked by his ex-girlfriend.
No way.
Yes way, his ex. And she'd apparently taken flying lessons just for this, like specifically to break him out. Talk about dedication. Oh.
Yeah? With one word for it.
Yeah. So after that, he's on the run for months. Switching cars, changing disguises, totally off the grid. The police were scrambling, couldn't find him anywhere. Until finally, they track him down, arrest him in a Paris suburb, and guess what he's wearing? A full burqa.
A burqa?
Yep. You know, the traditional garment some women wear. Covers everything, face included. Made him look totally unlike a man they were searching for. This wasn't even his first prison break, it was his second one. This story, I'm telling you, this one is the real deal.
Okay, that is definitely wild. A flying X and a burqa. But are be sure that's not just some, lost Hollywood script. Because my story, this is about pure, unbelievable heroism, real grit. This takes place back in the year 2000, the city of Herat, over in western Afghanistan. And there's this awful fire. A massive fire breaks out in one of the oldest neighborhoods. You know the type, really narrow alleys, houses packed together, lots of wood. Just the worst place for a fire. No proper fire trucks could even get in there. It just spread like, well, terrifyingly fast. By the time it was over, more than 500 houses were just gone, wiped out, total destruction. But in the middle of all that chaos, all that fear, one man doesn't run away. His name is Mohammed al-Bari. He's just 27 at the time. He sees the disaster unfolding, grabs his axe, soaks a cloth in water, wraps it around his face, and just charges straight into the burning buildings.
Wait, hang on a second. This guy, with just an axe and a wet rag for protection, he runs into a massive fire like that. That's incredibly brave, almost unbelievably so, but...
I know it sounds impossible, but I'm telling you, whether you call it legend or fact,
Yeah.
the people in Herat, they still tell this story. He was going door to door, breaking them down with his axe, lifting fallen beams, carrying people out, screaming children, old folks who couldn't move fast, even people's pets. He just kept going back in again and again, nonstop. By morning, when the fire finally started to die down, the count was over 200 lives saved by him. And then, only then, he finally collapsed from breathing in all that smoke. The whole city was just stunned, in absolute awe. They gave him a name, El-Batal. It's Arabic, it means the hero. Mohammed al-Bari. He's now known as one of Afghanistan's most respected religious leaders.
All right, two pretty incredible stories there. Now it's your turn. Which one do you think is the genuine article? The helicopter escape or the hero? Let us know what you think down in the comments. And hey, don't forget, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Only One is the Truth, so you don't miss the next episode. That's where we reveal the answer right at the beginning. And then, yeah, we hit you with two more wild stories.